Hello, working from home. Loving it? Loathing it? Want more of it? Want less of it? When the pandemic hit and we were instructed to work from home, many of us had never worked from home before. In fact, in Australian statistics, about 47% of people had never worked from home before. And for those that had worked from home, most of them only worked from home one day a week. So to move from an environment where you never worked from home, or perhaps you worked from home infrequently, to then having all your work 5 days a week working from home. Huge adjustment. For some, that adjustment was really hard. For others, the adjustment was perhaps a little bit easier. But even if you found it hard or you found it easy, what many people are now saying is work from home? Actually, once I got used to it, once I figured it out, once I had the right technology, I had a place to work, the kids went back to school, actually work from home, it was awesome. Saved me on commuting time. I didn't need to get totally dressed all day. I could spend half my day on my tracky dacks. And I could still be productive and effective. So it's interesting when you think about it, because as humans, we're actually quite adaptable. We may have an initial reaction to a change, which that reaction might be, I don't feel comfortable, I don't like this. But after a while, we get a new rhythm. We get a new routine. And once we start to get a new rhythm and routine and we start to see the benefits of something, we then go, wow, actually, this has some upsides. So the question now is, as people are starting to be asked to go back to work or work from home some days a week, but not all, what does the new working routine look like for you? And if perhaps you are loving work from home, you found it productive, you found it effective, and yet you're being told, no, you need to come back into work. We don't want you doing that work from home thing anymore. What do? How do you negotiate with your boss so that you can continue to work from home? The key thing is to recognize not all jobs can be done remotely. Not all jobs are easily done work from home. But if you're in an office role, most office roles can be done as work from home. But you need to be able to demonstrate that working from home is effective, that it's efficient, that you're still productive. So all the things that you've done over the last couple of weeks, how you've interacted, how you've led, how you've engaged, what you've achieved or not achieved, is going to impact the relationship or the reaction that people are having to whether work from home stays, whether it lingers, or whether over time it's slowly eroded as a pressure to come back into the office increases, as relaxation of social distancing, relaxation of work from home expectations occurs. So if you want to work from home, and I also encourage you, get in early, talk to your boss, because particularly in the coming months, offices are not going to have the floor space to have everybody at work at the same time. They are going to need to have people who are wanting and willing to continue to work from home. But if perhaps your boss is a little unreceptive and a little uncomfortable about the whole work from home routine, seek to understand where they're coming from, why they're concerned. Be prepared to have the conversation, because you want to build your business case. Be able to explain, really clearly articulate why work from home works, why it's effective, why you can get done what it is that you need to get done just as effectively at home as you could if you were in the office. And then also be prepared to be flexible, because there may be certain days, and those days may shift from week to week. But there may be certain days and certain times when you need to be in the office for different types of meetings or collaboration or problem-solving things that you need to do. So be ready, have the conversation, know the value that you can deliver. Pick the time that you want to have the conversation with your boss. Listen to them, understand their expectations, help them understand your goals, your objectives, and then find the middle ground. And when you're finding that middle ground, you need to understand what might you be willing to trade off in return. Because at the end of the day, relationships, getting good outcomes, often involves negotiation and it often involves compromise. But work from home, it can work. I've seen it. I know that it works. What you might need to do is just help the people around you understand how it can work and how it can work better. That's it for this edition of Career Clinic. If you need anything else, please reach out. Lots of details on my website and heaps of courses and things that you can do to uplift yourself and keep yourself amused and interested in your career and elevate your leadership. Take care. I'll see you soon.